Okay, why don't we get to start with our norms and just check them out to see how we're doing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, Jamie, it looks like you're going to be recording today.
Yep.
Okay, and we've got our agenda. Is there anything else that we need to look at or adjust?
No, I think it looks good.
Okay, so, well, the first thing on our agenda is to break down our power standards for author's purpose, RE 33.
Okay, let's check the state standard to make sure we're on track.
Okay, the power standard says determines author's purpose to comprehend text, but the full state standard says use knowledge of author's purpose to comprehend informational text. So it's similar to the power standard, but it only specifies that they need to use it in informational text.
Okay, that helps. Remember, we also wanted to do add distinguished fact and opinion from the standard RE 30.
Well, now that we know it just covers informational text, do we still need to cover entertain, or can we only focus on inform and persuade?
Well, does informational text ever aim to entertain?
I don't know. I think it can.
Does it hurt to try to take it out?
I think we need to leave it in our learning targets, but we can come back to it later.
Okay, well, when I'm thinking about the standard, I think it comes down to students need to be able to justify their choice. So I don't think a multiple choice question is going to work. So I think we're going to have to use probably a free response choice in their tests.
I agree. They definitely need to be able to justify their answers from the text on why they picked persuade, inform, or entertain.
Well, in their answers, we'd be looking for evidence from the text.
Let's start breaking this down with author's purpose into our learning targets.
Well, what does purpose even mean to third graders?
I'm not sure our students would even know what that word means.
Okay, well, let's look in our dictionary and thesaurus and see what it means to them. Okay, in the dictionary it says desired result or aim.
Okay, here it says that purpose means a goal, aim, object, or target.
Well, we shouldn't use goal because we use it in other contexts like OAKS and student goal setting, so I think they would get confused.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, what should we use then?
Well, desired result is pretty much what they're trying to get us to do.
Okay, then the learning target will be, I can define the author's purpose as what the author is trying to do.
We need to also add in that I can name the 3 reasons that authors write.
Okay.
They also need to know what an author wants them to do in a persuasive text. So I'm thinking we can use a sentence frame like, the author wants me to do blank because blank.
That works well in a sentence frame.
Okay, so let's make a note that we want them to be able to understand after reading that the author wants them to agree, to change their mind, or that it's a call to action.
In this persuasive section, do we want to teach the fact and opinion?
I really feel like this is where it fits, so yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We need to make sure that they can identify fact and opinion, but they can also explain how they use it in text to persuade or inform you.
Okay, so how do we connect the understanding of what the author is trying to do to how that helps them better comprehend?
Well, I think for third graders, if they can give examples from the text, then I do think they're comprehending it.
The team will continue to break down the standard into learning targets based on all the ways an author might persuade, inform, or entertain.
Okay, so now that we've unwrapped the standard, what do we want to bring to the next meeting to develop the pre-assessment?
Oh, I can bring short passages that children can use to determine what is the fact and what is the opinion.
I have a collection of weekly readers I think would be good for informational text.
I think the weekly reader is perfect because it gives us a lot of information and it has different types of text.
I can also try and find some ads to bring for persuasive.
Yeah, and I can go ahead and copy this and get it off to our support services, ELL and special ed, since they'll all be working with our kids.
Okay, great. So I'll put writing the assessment on our agenda for next week, and we're good.
Sounds good.
Great.